I'm Jacob. Good morning, everyone. Today, I want you to imagine something very simple. Imagine that every single day you have just 30 minutes, not 3 hours, not an entire afternoon, just 30 minutes. Many beginners believe that 30 minutes is too little to make progress in English. They think they need expensive courses, perfect grammar, or a natural talent for languages. But the truth is very different. 30 focused minutes every day can completely change the way you speak English. The secret is not studying more. The secret is studying the right way and practicing consistently. Music. Before we begin, I want you to forget one thing. Forget the idea that learning English must be difficult. Forget the fear that you are too old or too busy. Forget the belief that everyone else is learning faster than you. Your journey is unique, and your only competition is the person you were yesterday. If you can spend 30 minutes every day with complete attention, you will be surprised by how much your confidence grows. You do not need to rush. You do not need to compare yourself with anyone else. You simply need to show up every day and practice. Let's begin with the first few minutes of your daily routine. As soon as you start your English practice, take a deep breath and tell yourself, "Today I will speak English without being afraid of mistakes." This one sentence changes your mindset. Music. It reminds you that English is a language, not an exam. Languages are meant to be spoken, not memorized silently. Now, look around your room. Name everything you can see in English. Say, "This is my chair, this is my table, my phone is on the desk, the window is open, the fan is moving, my bag is beside the chair." Speak slowly if you need to. Accuracy is helpful, but confidence is even more important in the beginning. Many beginners make the mistake of waiting until they know thousands of words before they start speaking. But that day never comes. You learn to speak by speaking. Every sentence you say trains your brain to think faster in English. During the next few minutes, practice simple daily sentences. Say them aloud with energy and confidence. Good morning, how are you today? I am feeling happy. I am ready to learn. I have a new goal. I will not give up. I enjoy learning English. I can improve every day. These are simple sentences, but they are powerful because they help you become comfortable with speaking English naturally. Now, let us move to another important habit. Read a short paragraph aloud. It can be from a simple story, an English article for beginners, or a short conversation. Read slowly. Pay attention to the pronunciation. If you make a mistake, continue reading. Do not stop after every small error. Fluency comes from flowing forward, not from stopping every few seconds. After reading, close the book or phone and try to remember what you just read. Explain it in your own words. Maybe you only remember 2 or 3 sentences. That is perfectly fine. The goal is not to remember everything. The goal is to train your brain to express ideas in English. Many learners worry because they forget new vocabulary. That is normal. Every successful English speaker has forgotten thousands of words during the learning process. What matters is seeing and using those words again and again. Repetition creates memory. Now imagine you are talking to a friend. There is no real person in front of you, but that does not matter. You can still practice speaking. Say something like this. "Hello, my name is Sarah. I am learning English because I want to communicate with people from around the world. I enjoy learning new things every day. Sometimes English feels difficult, but I know that practice makes me better. I believe I can become a confident English speaker if I stay consistent. You may pause while speaking. That is okay. You may search for words. That is okay too. The important thing is that you continue speaking instead of giving up. One of the biggest problems beginners face is translating every sentence from their native language into English. This habit slows your speaking. Instead of translating, Connect English words directly with pictures and experiences. When you see an apple, think apple, not the translation first. When you drink water, think water. When you walk outside, think tree, car, road, sky, and people. This small habit helps your brain think directly in English. Do not worry if your sentences are short. Every fluent speaker once spoke with very simple sentences. Children do not begin with complicated grammar. They begin with simple words and short expressions. Steps by step, they improve. You can improve the same way. Another useful activity is talking about your daily routine. Say, I wake up at 7, I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I have breakfast, I go to work, I study English in the evening, I watch English videos, I sleep at 10. Practice these sentences every day until they become natural. Then slowly add more details. For example, I wake up at 7 because I like starting my day early. After breakfast, I check my messages and prepare for work. In the evening, I spend 30 minutes practicing English because I know that small daily habits create big results. Can you see the difference? You started with one simple sentence and now you are speaking several connected sentences. This is how fluency grows. Remember that pronunciation also improves through daily practice. Listen carefully to native speakers. Repeat after them. Try to copy their rhythm, not just their words. At first, it may feel strange, but over time, your pronunciation becomes clearer and more natural. Please do not be embarrassed by your voice. Everyone sounds different while learning a new language. Confidence comes from practice, not perfection. Sometimes you will have good days. Words will come easily. You will feel excited. Other days will feel difficult. You may forget vocabulary or struggle to form sentences. Those difficult days are still valuable because they teach your brain persistence. Progress is not measured by one perfect day. It is measured by hundreds of small efforts. Think about learning English like planting a tree. On the first day, you plant the seed. After 1 week, you may not see much. After 1 month, there is a small plant. After 1 year of regular care, the tree becomes strong. Your English grows the same way. Every 3-0 in-ut practice session is like watering that tree. Never say, my English is bad. Instead, say, my English is improving. Words have power. When you speak positively, you encourage yourself to continue learning. Celebrate every small success. Celebrate when you understand a new word. Celebrate when you finish reading a short story. Celebrate when you speak for 1 minute without stopping. These small victories build confidence. Always remember that mistakes are not signs of failure. They are signs that you are learning. Every mistake teaches you something new. If you never make mistakes, it probably means you are not practicing enough. As you finish today's practice, smile and remind yourself that 30 minutes is enough to become better than yesterday. Tomorrow, you will return and practice again. One day you will suddenly realize that you understand more, speak more naturally, and feel more confident than ever before. That transformation does not happen because of luck. It happens because you chose to spend just 30 focused minutes every single day learning English. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine that you have been following this 3-0 in-ut routine for 1 week. At first you felt nervous. You spoke slowly. Sometimes you forgot simple words. You even laughed at yourself because your sentences were not perfect. But after 7 days, something interesting happened. You became a little faster. You understood a few more words. You noticed that speaking English no longer felt impossible. That is exactly how progress begins. It starts quietly. You may not notice it every day, but if you continue practicing, one day you will look back and realize how far you have come. Many beginners ask, how can I become fluent? The answer is simple. Fluency is built 1 sentence at a time. Every sentence you speak becomes another small step toward confidence. Every time you open your mouth and use English, your brain becomes stronger. Speaking is like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. During the next part of your daily routine, spend a few minutes asking yourself simple questions and answering them in English. What is your name? My name is Anna. Where do you live? I live in a beautiful city. What do you do every day? I study, work, and practice English. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is rice and chicken. What do you enjoy doing? I enjoy reading books and listening to music. Why are you learning English? I am learning English because I want to communicate with people around the world and create a better future. Answer these questions aloud. Do not whisper. Speak clearly enough that you can hear yourself. Your ears help your brain learn. When you hear your own English, you begin to recognize your strengths and the areas you need to improve. Sometimes you may stop because you cannot remember a word. Do not immediately switch to your native language. Instead, describe the word using simple English. For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say, "It is something I use when it rains." If you forget the word refrigerator, you can say, "It is where I keep my food cold." This habit teaches you to think creatively instead of giving up. Even native speakers sometimes forget words. They simply explain the idea in another way. You can do the same. Now let us practice describing people. My mother is kind and hardworking. My father is patient and helpful. My best friend is funny and honest. My teacher is encouraging and supportive. I am curious, determined, music, and